Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mariam Spello, better known as MSB Graphic Designs. Today we are here with Hajara Muhammad Idris, known as Hajia. We are happy to have you here with us today. Hajia, first of all, tell us briefly about yourself. What inspired you to pursue graphic design?
Walkumu salam. First of all, Alhamdulillah, thank you for having me here. I am also grateful to Allah for everything, and also to my teacher, my mentor, MSB Graphic Designs. You are the reason I am here today. May Allah reward abundantly. My name is Hayar Muhammad Idris, from Nigeria. I was inspired to pursue graphic design because I've always been drawn to visual storytelling. I found it interesting how colors, shapes, and layouts can communicate powerful messages without using words.
That's really interesting, Hajara. Tell me, how do you approach a new design, brief, or client project?
Okay, well, I begin by researching the brand, understanding the target audience, and identifying the core message. Then I brainstorm ideas, sketch rough concepts, and gradually move into digital work. I always make sure to ask questions that clarify the client's goals before starting.
MashaAllah, Hajara, can you describe a project you struggled with? What did you learn from it?
Actually, yes, I once created a social media ad that looked good visually, but didn't convert well. I realized I had focused more on aesthetics than function. From that, I learned that good design isn't just pretty, it must also serve a clear purpose.
That's truly encouraging, Hajara. What does graphic design mean to you personally?
Thank you, Mom. Well, graphic design to me is visual problem solving. It's communication without needing to speak. At its core, it's about making ideas visibly and doing it with purpose. Good design tells a story clearly, beautifully, and often without a single word.
That's powerful. Many beginners focus on tools like Photoshop or Illustrator. Hajara, how important are tools compared to creativity?
Tools are just extensions of your mind. Knowing Photoshop won't make you a designer, just like owning a paintbrush doesn't make you an artist. What matters most is why you're designing. Creativity, intent, and the ability to think like a designer will always outweigh flashy software skills.
Certainly. How do you handle creative blocks or lack of inspiration?
Yes, I step away from the screen and seek inspiration in real life, nature, books, photography, or music. Sometimes I sketch without pressure. Other times I review old work to remind myself how far I've come. I've learned that inspiration returns when you stop chasing it.
That's definitely inspiring, Hajara. What do you think separates a good designer from a great one?
Yes, a good designer knows the tools and rules. A great designer understands people. They know how to ask the right questions, listen deeply, solve real problems, and communicate ideas clearly. Great designers design with empathy and purpose.
If I told you to design without color, type, or image of space, what would you do?
It use composition, negative space, and form to guide the eye. Space itself can convey rhythm, tension, or calm. Even with nothing but shapes and space, you can communicate movement, focus, and emotion.
That's brilliant. In 5 words, define your personal design philosophy.
Clarity, simplicity, emotion, purpose, balance.
That's really good. Hajara, how do you deal with feedback, especially when it challenges your creativity?
I welcome it. Feedback helps me see blind spots. I don't take it personally because the goal is always to improve the message. I separate ego from the work so I can grow from every project.
That's a matured approach. What legacy do you hope your designs will leave behind? And also, if design tools disappeared today, would you still be a designer? How?
I want my work to reflect purpose, identity, and progress. I hope people feel seen through my designs. If I can influence just one person to think deeper or feel prouder about where they come from, then I've done my job. And yes, design starts with thinking, not software. It's sketch build with my hands and use space, form, and rhythm. The tools change, but the mindset of a designer is what lasts.
You're not just learning design, you're starting to live it. Keep going not toward perfection, but toward clarity, purpose, and truth in every pixel. Hajara, I am proud of you. Your hard work and dedication is what makes you successful. Thank you so much for attending this interview. Keep designing with purpose and never forget who you're designing for.
It's truly amazing and inspiring to be here. Thank you so much, Miss Mariam. I really appreciate it.